you weren't directly called into the military. You had a choice of the great important things like food production, manufacturing and raw materials. I thought you would probably be, instead of doing 3 years at a minimum, you'd only be doing about 2, and you would go back to a civilian life earlier than if you went into these other things, like if you went into the military. And we desperately needed more materials, more skills. The first mine was Hickleton, Maine. Exercise training, like you, they had a physical instructor, supposedly to get you used to the toil and moil of hard mining. I lived in what do you call digs. Oh, her name was Riley. Really. And her husband and son both worked same shift times, 6 in the morning, whereas to fall in with somebody I knew, I didn't. She didn't make a special effort to make it comfortable for me. And it took me a long time before I realised what she'd done. But they were very good, and he was a real Lancashire comedian.
Was he?
Yeah, we would go for a walk with a little black and white dog on Sunday morning. First time he saw me, he says, "Oh," he didn't introduce me to his son or anything like that. He said, "If you come a bit later on this, I'll get you in our club." The Lancastrians with the better humour. And so we used to get a bit of fun that way. Well, you see Tommy, who I knew, going along with Mrs. Gibson at about 7 o'clock, and Tom Riley, they sort of shouted out, "Is he taking you to pictures, Mrs.?" Cheeks, yes, it's cheeks. Oh yeah, the Yorkshire pudding story was while I was at club. Tommy Dixon come and said that you can come and Mrs. what's her name? Mrs. Gibbon, I think. She said if you like, you could come next week Sunday and have a roast with us. It's a real Yorkshire roast. Oh yeah, and that's when I go up with Tommy to the club. You could play darts up there, billiards, and you could join this or that. and they'd had about 2 or 3 pints of beer and then go and sit down at the table where this enormous helping of Yorkshire pudding was on top of your dinner or next to it, and by halfway through I come to a standstill. I couldn't eat anything like that much. But, and she says, "What's the matter, Tom? What's the matter? Doesn't he like it?" I said, "Oh no, Mrs. Gibson." I said, it's lovely. I said, so I'm not feeling all that well. She says, "I suppose where you live they have their Yorkshire pudding with treacle on, don't they?" This is no time for love making.
Get out, brother.
Get off.